wait.
I do not expect everyone to like me all the time. I do not expect anyone to have to like me. I'm just sharing my experience. That's
We've had plenty of times that people came here, and then I'm trying to remember who else. Like we had it multiple times that people came here, and they just. One time a girl came over. I forgot her name, luckily, because I wouldn't want to throw anybody under the bus. It's so long ago. Somebody came here and brought like a weapon. Immediately, the whole group turned on. There's not like, an intent. There's not like an agenda, nothing. Sometimes it just happens. Somebody walks in and for whatever reason, the chemistry just doesn't work. At that point, we just all got to be adults. We all got to be respectful, like no drama. Like, that doesn't have to be any.
That's why I left when I did. Like, I was originally going to be there for like 2 days, I think, or something like that.
Right.
And
But
we
you
were going to
can
do
chalk it
cannonball
up.
checks the next day or something. And we were going to do all these things, which never happened because I just didn't feel comfortable. And so I left.
But you did.
And it's
you did the right
nothing
thing.
bad. It's nothing bad. It's like you didn't hold me there, like the documentary says, right? Like you didn't hold me there. I wasn't. I could leave when I wanted.
That's what I'm trying to say. You did
when
the
I
one
left,
thing.
I went on lives with other people, which Shay was also a part of some of the lives that I was on, and Shay was really rude to me, and it was asked to me why I didn't come, like why I wasn't there longer, and like why I left, and I was like, I just wasn't comfortable. So I left, and that's okay. It's nothing against Stefan. It's nothing against anything else. It's just I left because I just wasn't comfortable.
And I'm literally exactly trying to say that. Like, you did the one thing that I would expect from any grown-up adult to do. If the vibe isn't for you, I'm totally sorry. Like we feel bad, if the vibe isn't for you. You did the one thing that any decent human being and grown-up adult would do. You left. And that's fine. Like, no beef, no drama, no bullshit. Like, nobody.
But the thing is like, I thought Audrey was going to stay my friend, and she like deuced me out. Just simply because I said I didn't want to come back, like and like it wasn't my thing, and I'm like, and like right now she's trying to fight me right now. I'm like, why are you trying to fight me?
You won't let anybody talk. Shut the hell up for a minute. I've been trying to get
bitch, this is my live, and you're not going to tell me to shut the hell up on my live. I will mute you.
You're on your own live. You're co-hosting.
You can mute your own.
If you want to talk, if you want to be civil,
I'm going to mute her because I don't want to hear her.
Then you have to let other people speak.
He's not all on the screen anymore.
You're making it all about yourself.
Her, but I'm not.
And you're trying to say Audrey is arguing with you, but she's not. She's talking loud because you won't let her get a word in.
Yeah,
let
she's nothing but rude. Like, and the thing is, I'm not going to listen to it.
I was this and that with you, but I wasn't.
Yeah, the one thing I got is this. I know she is a hot mess.
And you're up here fabricating stories to gaslight people. You can't gaslight me.
Time out. I disconnected.
You cannot gaslight me.
Yes.
Because okay, she's saying that I'm rude when I'm not even. She just said that I was the nicest to her, and because that's how I am. When someone's here, I don't care. Yes, do I get upset sometimes when people are here and I don't know they're going to be here because I feel like I have to host them because that's my job.
Very, very obvious. Sorry for interrupting you, Audrey. It is very, very obvious that she just didn't vibe with us. You can see it right here. You can see it on this live. This was a perfect live demonstration right now. Why the girls didn't vibe with her.
And it's like, I didn't.
It happens.
First of all, can I say something? I was trying to make a point. That lady said that only 2 of us were nice to her and me and Shay weren't. Whenever she was here, it was a whole different story.
Exactly.
Esme was in the other room talking about her, and she was in here crying on live about it because Esme was a mean girl to her. But now she's saying Esme treated her great and I treated her bad. You're fucking lying.
It's not even worth the upset.
All I'm gonna say is that, like, I'm nice to anyone who comes into this house. But that doesn't mean I have to be your friend once you leave. me and you don't have anything in common. Like, I don't wish you bad. I
Right,
do not
like,
want to be your friend.
you didn't
but
vibe.
I'm not going to text you and be your, like, you're in a whole different age group than me. Like, we have nothing really in common. Like, we're not going to really want to hang out afterwards. Like, and that's okay. Like, but if I see you at a party, am I going to be nice to you? Yeah. And if it came over again, yes, I would be nice to you. But, like, that doesn't mean I'm a bad person for not texting you back. Like, even you're attacking me now and you said I was being so nice to you the entire time you were here. And now you're saying that I'm rude to you. But I haven't said anything. She just said that I was being rude. And I wasn't being rude at all. I literally said nothing rude. I was saying,
like, she wouldn't let you speak.
I was sitting here trying to be
she
calm.
wasn't being rude either.
I was literally sitting here trying to be calm, and I kept having things I wanted to say, but she.
Oh, stop! Sorry,
Can you stop doing that?
Esme's in here. She said she thought I was talking about her, but I wasn't. Ask Audrey. I know there was like it was just like, again, like, we have to chalk it up to somebody came to visit. She had certain expectations for this place. Her expectations weren't met. And she did the only right thing that she can do. Like, she left, and it's fine. You know, like, I wasn't even mad about it.
I was not trying to lose my shit, but I kept trying to get words in.
I know.
And she wouldn't shut the hell up. And then you kept shushing me.
I know, because I wanted to.
And I just got so frustrated. By the time she said Audrey was like being rude to her, I just lost it. Because Shorty, she did not be rude to you. All she did was raise her voice so she could get a word in.
Audrey was literally just trying to talk.
She had to elevate her voice so she could hear.
I'm off the table. Like, I'm like, hey. And I'm just trying to explain, like I even was saying, I get how you feel. Like, yes, we weren't the most welcoming ever because we didn't know you were coming, so we didn't prepare. We didn't prepare a meal. We didn't know. So we.
But there was miscommunication.
Yeah, it was on all sides. Like, you were just the one situation that something went wrong because of the way it was set up. And once you got here, we tried our best to make best of the situation. We let you have. We had a good time with you. Some of the girls were like, that doesn't matter how people were acting. No one disrespected you or was rude to you. Like, just because Rissa didn't talk to you much doesn't mean she was rude.
And she wants to say that, like, I give off mean girl energy, not want her here energy. But I was nice to that lady the whole time she was here. Yeah, I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm standoffish. But that's just because I'm not like that around anybody else. Like, anybody I don't know, like strangers. And she was a stranger to me. So for her to say, yeah, Rissa said 2 words to me, and like she was like, what the fuck did she say? What did she say I was? Like, didn't like me, whatever the hell. Girl, I didn't know you. I didn't fucking know you to like you.
And absolutely not cult behavior. Like, the thing with the pet, I also don't really agree with. Yeah.
Peachy said, why bring Esme into it? Because Peachy, Esme was here for it.
Why, Peachy, why bring us into it? Why bring us to it? Why tell Stu that we shouldn't go to the bash?
Right.
Want to talk about that?
Why throwing Pearadise girls under the bus,
What are you
Peachy?
talking about? Like, what are you talking about? No one said anything about Esme anyway.
And what girl did you bring here from the bash last year, Peachy? What woman did you bring here? The only person you brought here was James Ducker, and that was so you could boink him.
Not the boinking. Of course Audrey chips in, because Audrey has every right to chip in.
What do you mean she talked about me? Of course I chipped in. The fuck? He said, look how, PG, how are we acting? What do you mean, look how you're acting? What are we doing? We're doing nothing. We're not doing anything.
Look how we're
doing
acting.
anything.
You're literally going on posts and commenting about
That's the girls
ban
who
all
are acting.
Paradise girls, ban
Literally.
everybody who comes to Paradise, this and that, because they are recruiting girls to bring back here for Stefan.
You're insane.
What fucking woman have I brought back here,
You
Peachy?
are recruiting boys to bring back here. Why is it when he does it, it's wrong? You were doing the same thing when you were at the bash. Why is that a problem? Shay and all the girls were asking me.
And
to
why
bring
the fuck
guys
are
back.
you in here, Peachy? I thought I blocked you.
Insane.
Because you're not welcome here. You're not.
Like, we didn't fucking know you were our friends.
Find a
again.
fucking Uber and hit the road.
let Amberlyn rejoin.
That's insane.
Peachy is mad as fuck, yeah. She just went out and she went on Facebook and she told the organizer of the Excellence Plus Bash, who actually, by the way, has worse allegations against him than I do.
Literally.
Like he literally boinked a 17-year-old, and he allegedly boinked a 17-year-old, and people want to go to his bash. And Peachy makes an effort to go to him and tell him like, hey, you should ban everybody from Pearadise.
Like, how boring.
Because Stefan sends his girl to the bash to recruit women from the bash to bring to after parties, when last year she was the only one that even brought somebody from the bash.
Literally. Hypocrite. Like, you literally ask people to invite people so you can use them, but then you're gonna, oh my god, and then you're here until the end. You're here until the end. You love the pool, you love the couch, you love using all of his amenities, and then you want to act like he's this guy that he's not. Fucking bitch. Like, I literally can't, because I've been nothing but respectful about the girls. Like, and the fact that Peachy, like, you're going out of your way, like, you're at your age, like, that is just weird. Like, so weird.
Peachy, James.
You're a teacher.
Peachy, let's be real. James did come here with you. So what the fuck are you talking about?
And they boinked, right?
Yes, they boinked.
So Peachy brought a guy from the bash to the house, to Pearadise,
Okay. Oh,
to
it's
Pearadise,
not her
to
house,
boink him, right?
Is it her house? No, it's Stefan's house. So Stefan's not allowed to let other women that he wants to fuck into his own home, right? But Peachy is allowed to fuck whoever he wants in his home. Does that 1 + 1 = 2? What in the fuck is going on here? Like, I've had enough.
Now at this point, it's the Real Housewives of Paradise.
Peachy, I really think you should just find the door and leave this live, because you're not welcome here. You're not. So I don't know why the fuck you're sitting in here spying, being
Yoshi.
You're literally the op. Like, get out.
And see, then Jordan saying, Risa, you are
No,
problem
don't block her.
Who cares?
Don't block her.
Who cares? We don't care who you're hooking up with. We don't care. She's hooking up. You guys care. Y'all care who is in each other's pussies and dicks. I don't know. Like, I don't give a fuck who you fuck.
Jordan, but I didn't bring him here to boink. I didn't bring him here. My intentions weren't to fuck him. And if I did fuck him, whose fucking business is that?
Who the fuck
Peachy
cares?
brought him here to fuck him. I did not bring him here.
Boinking.
Did we speak on who you fucked? No, we did not. No, we did not. I could, but I don't do that.
This is just crazy, guys. This is crazy. Like, you know.
Y'all hate Stefan, but y'all hate everyone because you're talking shit about us when we haven't even said anything about you guys.
Yes.
Wait, the
Oh, I was Peachy up on Facebook, and I gotta make sure the girls can't. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Guys.
Are we for real? Are we in our 30s or are we in our teens? Like, are we in our 30s or are we in our...
You
What?
did boink James. You're
Guys.
fucking lying.
Guys, really quick. I
She is lying.
have to spill some piping hot tea. Hold on.
She's lying.
Okay.
Just turn it to me.
All right.
Okay, everyone in the chat.
Yep.
Okay, give me your opinion, right?
Chat.
A person
Your turn.
is coming to the house, right? Has been friendly. I was friendly with her. Rissa, we all were friends, right? This person decides to stop going to the house. Valid, right? They don't want to be friends with the owner of the house, right? Valid. Then they go weeks later onto a website, Facebook or whatever, type in the comments saying, hey, I think that everyone who's involved in Pearadise shouldn't come to this event because A, B, C, and D, whatever the fuck, right? Is that not insane? Is that not insane to like be friends with someone, then leave the house, act like we ever did something to them, and then try to get us canceled, even though the bash that they're going to is the person who owns it literally has worse allegations. So I don't put two and two together.
Yeah, I think Vicky said, I think the point of it all was Mandy came here and lied, talked ill about the girls and lied. Right, exactly.
It's like, what the hell is going on?
And Mandy is the only reason we brought Esme's name up. Mandy brought it up too.
And then someone comments, are you a cult leader or is this just noise? And Peachy says, yes, he is. Babe, you were part of the cult. You were swimming.
You're the head of the
You
cult.
were the head of the cult. You were swimming in the cult's pool. You were eating the cult's food. Like, what are we talking about here? Just because Shay passed away, you switched. You were in the cult, if you want to call it a cult, and you know it's not a cult. You know how this house is ran, and you know what this is. Like, are we joking right now? You guys stayed in the house for a reason. Y'all stayed here for a reason. And you to flip
But yet he's the awful person and he fucks people over. No, Peachy, you fuck people
If
over.
you like only Shay, you have a house of your own, right? Don't you? Okay.
Because you are a fucking mean girl, Esme, and I was trying to be fucking nice. That's why I put quotations. And in that situation, you weren't a mean girl. You weren't talking about her in the other room.
Okay, guys.
Like, are we for real right now?
Guys, I'm all about receipts, right? Hold on.
Like, I cannot.
Ashley Tremonisha Bruns, aka Peachy, says, I also think that anybody actively involved in Pearadise should be banned.
AKA only me and Rissa.
Even though he is banned, he still sends his girl to get them. And they bring back other girls for after parties. I know this because I used to do it. In fact, I brought people over to the house last year.
Esme, I just want to address your comment where you said if I was the mean girl, I would tell everybody's business. You can't. You can't tell everybody's business. And if you could, you would. That's what makes you the mean girl. That's what makes you the mean girl. If you could, you would. That's the point. That's it. That's all I had to say.
After party, yes, here. We've had after parties here at the house. Like when back in the day when before all this bullshit, we used to have the greatest parties and like
Just because I don't like you,
middle
you
of
feel
the
some
night
type
pool
of way.
parties or whatever.
Oh my god.
I feel some type of way because you're a shit ass friend and a fucking mean girl. That's why I feel some type of way. You're somebody who played in my face like you were my friend and then talked shit about me in group chats behind my back and made pictures of me as a potato. Bitch, who does that childish shit? Who does that? A fucking potato? You're childish. And not Big Brave Babe being in here telling Esme to ignore us. She wants to ignore us, but she's in this live.
Ah, yeah. Trials and tribulations of being part of a very, very broken community. I know Shelly.
Actually,
very
I'm not mad that I wasn't a part of the group chats. Nobody wants to be a part of the mean girl clique. I don't
Shay-
wish to be that person.
Shay, I'm telling you, like Shay would have been flipping tables and throwing punches and like
if
fists or whatever.
if
like,
being a biatch brings
How-
you happiness, continue to do that, babes. Do it.
How will you heal Pearadise? That is a very, very valid question, you know? Right now, it seems like this is a phase where this documentary and, you know, all the ramifications and sadly too, Shay's passing are bringing out like the worst in people, me included. I'm not excluding me from this. I have these last couple of weeks, I've done shit and I've said shit that like, it's not me. Like, this is not me. I have multiple times caught myself in situations where I really felt like, you know, this is like almost like an out of body experience. Like, I've always sat here and I wanted people to, yes, Shay passed away on May 7th. I always wanted people to get along. Like I wanted to share the nicety of this house. You know, I didn't want to sit here by myself.
Not Jordan trying to throw you under the bus, Stefan.
Me? For what?
She said, girl, you would cry to Stefan, then Stefan would go tell Shay, girl, please. And who the fuck
Well,
cares
Shay and I-
if he
what-
would tell Shay?
what
That's
Shay-
him and Shay's business.
Shay and I had a very, very close relationship.
And
We talked
whatever
about
Shay
everything.
took to y'all that was between her and him,
Right.
between
She shouldn't have done that.
That's between her.
And that's
her
that's the sad part that we can't talk to her anymore. You know,
And for you to call me a nasty one, Esme, is crazy because that's a lot coming off your tongue.
in Katie's words, after this shows you are going to be famous. Yeah. I like, listen, guys.
Says the nasty one.
I was going to say, you know, I have seen myself almost like an out of body experience a couple of times where I'm feeling like, you know,
Jordan,
These
what do you
people
mean?
are-
She
these
just
people
said,
are
"Let's all
bringing
be here
out-
next week. What's up, Ho? Like, why?
these people are
why
bringing
we
out
doing
like the
that?
worst.
Jordan, I'm not
Why
scared
are
of
we
you,
doing that?
bitch.
Like, why are we doing that?
You're all neck, no head, literally.
Hey,
Like,
hey.
what are you gonna do?
Shh. Hey, I already have 2 violations.
Like,
TikTok is not allowing us to speak freely. Like, do do we need
Yeah,
to?
Esme, she shouldn't have
Do
done
we need to
that.
go? Do we need
And
to
it's
take
not
this to
okay for
YouTube?
you guys to know everything of mine and Stefan's relationship because it's not your fucking business.
Do we need to take this to YouTube for free speech? Guys, if anything, like if anybody has ever known me, like I'm always the person like, I want to have a calm and collected adult conversation. And with some people that's not possible.
Jordan, you are not gonna do shit, girl. You know where I'm at. You can come find me.
And
Why are we even why are we even like what?
Because she thinks that it won't get like that. She wants to bark up my tree like that. I can bark back.
TikTok troll, why do women keep passing away? I think you can answer this question for yourself, right?
She's like the last person I'm scared of.
Cass had left Vegas for 2 years. Cass was gone for 2 years when she went on a cross-country road trip and picked up COVID in Florida. Why did she pass away? And Shay caught influenza type B. Shay caught influenza. And as a result of that influenza, she also caught pneumonia. And both of them combined, plus, I guess, a weak heart or whatever, she passed away from heart failure. Xiomara, same thing. Or similar thing. That's why Xiomara is rightfully so very triggered about what happened to Shay. That would have happened anywhere. It has nothing to do with the house.
That's what I'm saying. If I drop dead tomorrow in his house, is it his fault?
It's gonna be blamed on me because
it's my fault.
Because the only thing is that you're physically here. If you're here in this house or if you're half a mile down at the hotel, there's no difference. Like the only thing is that Shay just so happened to live here.
Doriana, Jordan can't talk about me making feeder content whenever she eats cheeseburgers and pizza and McDonald's on her fucking curvage.
The whole feeder
so does
content
Esme.
thing, the whole
they
feeder
both
content,
make feeder content.
Yeah, the whole feeder thing is like has completely gotten out of.
And the only reason
I
she's
don't.
trying to throw me under the bus is because what I do is it's my personal business and she thinks that's going to affect me in some way. Girl, I don't give a fuck. You do that content too. So why are you pressing my business to the internet? Tell them about how you eat cheeseburgers for videos and how you make money off of it. Tell them about your life.
Who denies it? No one's denying. She just openly said that. And what's denying is what
I never denied that I make feeder content.
Between them two, if they want to do stuff, that's nobody's business. And that's what I'm saying.
Monica, you're so
denying
right.
it. Who cares? It's not no one's business. It's no one's business. It's no one's business at all. Like, even if she wanted to not say what she does on her free time, even alone, that's no one's business. Like, why do you care if she's denying? Because it's nobody's business. Like, your guys' business is nobody's business.
Esme, ain't nobody shaming feederism. If anything, your best friend, your sidekick thing too is shaming feederism. Going on the internet talking about, yeah, Stefan gives Rissa 10 shakes and she drinks them all for a video. Bitch!
That was crazy.
Yes, that's a K-bug alarm right there.
Nobody's shaming anybody.
Somewhere there's a door open.
You're the last person to be talking about shaming.
I know. Mistress Moxie, I completely agree. And if you watch the documentary, in the beginning, it's like, my vision for Pearadise was this and this and this. And then people literally people took it to shit, You said, go on YouTube for freedom of speech.
Excuse me.
I don't block anybody. If these are your friends... Hold on, the chat's going too fast.
Bullshit is so crazy.
I want everybody to be friends, I want everybody to be happy and healthy, but
And we can't. That's not gonna happen.
Well, I mean,
Because when you think people are your friends,
I'm not gonna force you to do anything, Audrey. That's the thing. Like, if I were to force or coerce you to do anything, that we would have a problem. This box is empty. Who ate the cookies and left the empty box?
Oh, there was no one there.
Not everybody is meant to be friends. Exactly.
Here, let's go smoke
That's exactly what happened with our friend that was just in the box. What was her Pink Goddess, BBW Pink Goddess or whatever? She came here with a certain expectation. Very sadly, that expectation didn't pan out. there's no need to be enemies after, you know? Like sometimes it just happens. Like people don't vibe. And if they don't vibe, that's completely fine. There's no need to cause drama from it.
Hello?
Friends don't use friends as feeders. That's correct. Yeah, nobody here is using anybody as a feeder. Who ate the cookies from the cookie jar?
I feed my own damn self.
I want to be fed.
Motherfuckers want to go on my
Stefan.
feed me. I feed my own self.
Just remember and don't allow these people in your life. They can't be trusted, I know.
I don't know.
Guys,
why we're
obviously, like I kind of knew when I saw this fucking trailer drop and how they named the show, like I knew this was going to be a shit show. So obviously I only have two choices, right? Either I take the bull head on this time, which I'm doing, or I give in and be a punani and throw the towel. So obviously, as you all can see, emotions are heated. But at the end of the day, yes, BBW Bob House. Who like we need to rename.
And
that.
I don't like how somebody in the chat says Esme was the one who cooked all the time. No, Esme didn't cook all the time.
That's okay.
We all
don't
cooked all the time.
Right.
We all
it was
shared the menu, the weekly menu.
It was a taking turns thing.
It was everybody. Don't put it on just one person. Because Esme did not cook every single meal.
No, Samantha. No, I did not say that.
That's like the most least useful thing.
She had every right to feel how she felt, and she did the very right thing. If she didn't feel comfortable here, she left. That's what I would have expected from anybody to do. Like if anybody comes here and it's not your vibe, which can happen, then the best thing to do is remove yourself from the situation and just remove yourself peacefully. There's no need to beef. Being upset over petty stuff, I know. It's like a competition. Kaylee, I know. She did, but she's telling people that's why you are mad. I'm not. I was never mad. I'm disappointed maybe that it went the way it went, but not even disappointed with her. Like just the situation, huh? Are you in her chat or in mine?
I'm in your chat, but people keep saying that I'm blocking and muting and I haven't done anything. Guys, he can literally see what's happening on his side of the screen, and if I'm blocking and muting, he can see that.
Oh man, Susie is in here saying, now I want to boink.
And me and Stefan have
Susie, I like your attitude. I like your attitude. You know, at the end of the day, we're all adults.
Well, Quan, go over to Esme's page and tell Esme poor Esme.
If people come here and there is good vibes and there is chemistry there, then whoever can boink whoever, because we're all adults, right? There's no anti-boinking rules here.
Everyone's okay with the boinking until they're not here boinking anymore.
And then all of a sudden it's a problem,
I
right?
don't understand. Everyone is like, the people, like, those people have invited people over to boink, and like, no one's saying anything. Like, who cares? Boink away. Boink, boink, boink and boink.
How do you think I met my husband?
Oh no, you met him where?
Facebook dating.
On Facebook dating,
But
right?
the first time we met.
The only thing that's never ever going to happen again is boinking and oink.
Can I mod the chat?
None of the oinks.
Boink
No more oinks allowed at the house.
Boink all you want.
Oh, you watched the docuseries today? It was very interesting. A toxic Mama Dana is in here. What the?
Dana!
Oh, Nine Cat says I want to boink, but I don't FW anybody. Any men allowed over here? Of course. We've had guys over here. Peachy actually bought one last year.
Yeah. She says she says that she has proof that he invited her over here, but I remember it completely different.
Nobody.
There's a man here right now.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna boink him because he's yours.
Go for it.
You heard that, Stefan? She just gave you free reign to boink him. Stefan wants to boink.
No, I'm straight, guys. I'm straight. I know, right? I'm the flagpole on the LGBTQ flag. You know, I'm straight, but I support y'all.
I saw stupid.
Yeah, it's like,
where'd you get that from? A T-shirt?
no, like it was a meme on Facebook, and I vibe so much with it. Like, you know, I'm the flagpole.
Flag, and then just have.
I'm straight, but I support y'all.
And then point to the pole.
Yeah.
Only we would know what it meant.
I'm down.
Oh, not Katie texting me. New Pearadise T-shirt idea. You want a boink? ? And then the Pearadise logo. Guys. Oh my Lanta, this is wild. This whole thing is so fucking wild. Yes, we also have trans men in the group.
Boink.
We have all sorts of people here.
You want this or you?
I watch your documentary. I support you guys. I'm sorry for everything. Oh, April, thank you.
Frustration.
Literally.
Okay, Miss Mara, for you. I like him round. I like him chunky. Where are the older ladies? We have.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what pisses me off. Is like, I always even respected the fact, like, whatever. Peachy doesn't want to be friends with you. I can't tell anyone who to be friends with. But to go on
And sabotage everybody else.
That just shows who you are. Like, that is literally showing that, like, it's not about that. It's about, like, you're bored. Like, you're bored and you're just trying to, like, ruin everyone's day. Like, the fuck?
Oh, Kelly.
And me and her had the best time ever at the Bash last year. Like, for her to even, like, try to make me... And like, what? Girl, what? What is your fucking reason?
It's literally like
so weird.
It's literally like Mexican cartoon vibes, you know. Anybody that's associated with me needs to be sabotaged.
Like, I'm so confusion.
She says I'm protecting other women.
What?
Protect us! We don't need you to protect us! And they don't need you to protect them! Protect your fucking self! Protect your fucking self, Peachy.
What is going on? What is going on? Protect us from this? From me and her? Smile on the camera.
Protect us how? What do we need protecting from?
What? I swear I'm losing my mind. I swear I'm losing my mind.
Oh.
I'm protecting other women.
Now we got a violation for.
Other women is insane.
Now we got a violation for authenticity policies. Okay, TikTok, I see you. I see what you're doing here. Appeal. Appeal not approved. Okay, TikTok, yeah. I see what's happening. All right. Everybody watching, you are witnessing right now. You're witnessing right now what's happening. The railroading and the gang up, plus, you know, TikTok has a big part in it. What is not authentic? Like, if this could be a fucking TV show at this point, like this could be a reality show. Like this is real drama. This is real drama, and I'm getting a violation for authenticity.
I don't know.
It doesn't get any more authentic than this.
She's protecting women from Stefan, she says, is the reason she's.
We can't go to the bash because we're gonna pick out all the fattest girls to fuck.
I'm gonna choose this one and that one and that one and this one, and I'm gonna bring it back. I'm bringing them back here to Stefan's mansion, and I'm gonna just let them crumble.
Last year, who brought men to fuck? Who brought men to fuck?
Boink.
And who brought boink? So did you bring people to boink in his house, or did I bring people for him to boink? Which one? Which one was it? That you were boinking in his house, or did I bring women over for him to boink? Period. And it didn't happen. That didn't happen. I went to the bash. I came home and told him how fun it was. I didn't bring girls for him to fuck. You brought men to fuck. Like, why are we, like, what is going on here? Like, what is going on?
K-Bug is like, what
like,
the fuck?
I'm boinking confused.
K-Bug is like, you brought all this drama out here. You just wanted to chill.
Just chilling.
Well, this is insane.
You want to come to the house?
This is boinking insane.
This is
boinking.
Everybody, if you want to contact me, my DMs are open on Instagram, guys.
I'm protecting the woman? What are we talking about?
I mean, hey, stop. Right now, really quick. Peachy, you better make sure that nobody goes to that bash.
You're like, literally.
You better make sure.
Exactly.
You better make sure that nobody goes to Excellence Plus.
Exactly.
If it is really true that the owner of Excellence Plus boinked a 17-year-old in a state that has an 18,
There's proof.
that in a state that has a consent law of 18, you better make sure. You need to protect women, Peachy. You cannot allow anybody to go to Excellence Plus
You
at this
better make
point.
sure every single one of those girls can. You should go on the Facebook and tell everyone, hey everyone, no one
There's
should go
an
to this.
allegation. There's an
No one should
allegation.
go to this.
Yeah.
But Peachy is not. She only does it on one side, right? She wants to
Right.
say she's
Like
protecting
Piggy.
women,
Like Piggy.
but she's not protecting women because she's in contact with a man that doesn't protect women. What does he do to women? He boinks them when they're underage. But Peachy is the protector, right, everyone? Holy shit!
There is an allegation.
Holy shit!
There is an allegation right
I
now.
can't. I need
There's
a shot.
an
I
allegation
need a shot.
that the guy that runs the bash boinked
God.
somebody underage and got her pregnant. That's what I heard.
I can't.
And Peachy wants to protect women. So in order to protect women,
Oh my
she
God.
would have to go on the internet
Sorry.
and tell people about this man and his allegations instead of going on his post, on this man's post, publicly saying that everybody associated with Pearadise needs to be banned from the bash. Yeah, you got your fuse inserted the wrong way around. Like you got your battery reversed. Something is wrong, girl. Like, you know.
Because you can't say one thing and defend the other. You can't like be on the right side and be on the wrong side at the same time. And then literally go there, promote his stuff. I can't. I literally can't. You're so hypocritical. That's so fake. That's so weird. You were just here. Loving it. Like, what are we talking about right now? What are we talking about?
You don't have to protect women from Stefan.
Yeah, what the fuck is he gonna do? You know him. You know him.
should
What
be
has he
protecting
done?
people from the real predators.
Literally. And the
Who needs TV? I know, right?
The same person you're buying a full week bash pass to their bash and supporting them is the same person who did that to a child. Natalie, shut the hell up. Shut up. Don't talk to Audrey like that.
What did she say about me?
That you're acting your age because you're screaming.
Wait, what did she say?
She said, Audrey, screaming does not make you right, Audrey, period.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm pissed. I'm allowed to be. She mentioned my name. She started talking about me. She's making this a whole thing. Yeah, I'm allowed to be. And Natalie, what? Like, what is now? Natalie,
I know,
like,
I know.
Are you kidding?
Natalie, you were
Peachy-
just here a few weeks ago. What
Peachy
are you
was the
talking
one.
about?
Peachy was the one that said that Angel was the issue. Now, not Stefan. Now it's Stefan. Yeah, it's like it's the flip flopping,
Then
right?
you know what? I should have known. The second I saw that, well, I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it, but fuck. Fucking fuck. Boinkity boink.
Got no charge out here.
Into like a whole
Just
shit
keeps
show.
blinking.
It's overheating.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm taking from inside.
This is boinking ridiculous.
Turn the fan back on.
Put it in the fridge for a little bit.
Not at all.
Guys, Audrey will be okay.
Aw, Mistress Moxie, you used to be around in 2020. I kind of miss those times, you know, the early beginnings. That was still fun.
Boinkity boinkity boink boink boink.
I know, Natalie. Like we don't need to scream at each other. That's absolutely correct. Like, you know, if anything, we can always have a
Actually, I will tell you whatever the hell I want to
We
tell you
can have-
because you've been faking other people's chats and I don't like that when you were literally just here inside of Stefan's house a few weeks ago. Hugging us and smiling in our faces, but you're talking bad about him in other chats. So yeah, I will tell you to shut the hell up.
There's also like most likely a lot of like
And I have proof.
a lot of room for misunderstandings here because people have like all sorts of opinion and then you know how it is that people take screenshots and they come back to us with it. Yes, Jolene. Oh, Magical Mel, you would have loved it. Let me in the box. I don't have a box, Natalie. TikTok took away. TikTok is restricting me and punishing me for just being myself. You know, I don't have boxes. I can't. If you can go live yourself, you can fuck, how do I do that? How do I even do this? You can FaceTime me. TikTok is restricting me left and right. Positivity and good vibes here, yes. As long as or you know, until people took it away. That's really like all I can say about that. Like Pearadise was always about. I have not been loyal to Z. How? What the hell? What did I do to Z now? I talked to Z last night. Like
I just sat down and watched the news. My ass. I'm getting off in 5 more minutes. This is your warning. I have no. Jump scare.
oh, Z is muted. Oh, Nikki. I know, right? And now we have all this fucking drama, and because this show is out and everything, like, you know, the documentary's on HBO Max. You wanna hang out for a weekend? I hope Z is okay. Is there any more Dr. Pepper? My phone's overheating. I have to go inside. When you're done smoking, come in.
Are you going right there?
To the office. Oh, it feels so good here. It is so freaking hot. Why would you let a guy like Tech? How is Tech bad? What are you trying to tell me about Tech? He was just at my house. He was just here for like a couple of days, and I have the right to judge him or to make my own impression how he's treated me, how he's interacted with me. So why would you try to convince me that Tech is bad? Tech is cool. He's treated me nothing but nice. How is there such a loud plus-size community in Vegas? When it's that hot? I know, right? Well, I'm not filming anybody while they're eating. They do that themselves. We want to be on live. Can you monetize that? What do you mean? Monetize what? Eating on live? I mean, yeah, if you make a YouTube mukbang channel, you can. You are plus size and in Phoenix. Oh, that's hot too. Do people not know what a mukbang is? Apparently not.
Oh God. So what are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna get ready, I think, and get some stuff done maybe. No, literally I just like I've been laying around on my couch.
Keemstar, LOL Cow Network is beyond toxic. I mean, the LCU is the LCU, right? I can be friends with somebody outside of the LCU, can I not? Right. What about all of these women coming forward, hating being on camera while they are eating?
Oh, cool.
Okay. Why the fuck did you come to my house? As a result of seeing the live stream and then not wanting to be on a live stream. You could have left. Like Pink Goddess, she left.
Are you gonna
If anybody would have ever felt uncomfortable at the time, they could have left. Yes, they didn't mind it when they were here. When everything was cool and everything was fine and dandy, they didn't mind it. They're only switching up their minds now after the fact. Now they have some shit to talk about. Oh. No, uncooked noodle, I haven't yet. Rissa. Are you okay?
Oh, those are good.
You okay, little one?
Overstimulated.
Overstimulated?
Yeah.
That was a lot, I know.
I'm looking for the screenshot because Stefan, I don't make nothing up. And I don't care how little shit it was. It's still crazy to come into your house after Shay passes away and support and like hug us in the kitchen and tell us like, yeah, I'm here for you. And then go into the, like the op or whatever the hell you want to call it, live and talk. And I don't care how little.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
well, obviously, I'm a little irritated.
What a shit show. Let me tell you this. Like, what a crazy shit show.
Yeah, it is a crazy shit show. And have I said some things about things that have happened in the past with you? Yes. And have I lied about them? No, they were not lies. And if Rissa has questions, she can call me and ask me like a grown-ass adult.
Who is that? Is that Natalie?
Yeah.
Hey, so what's going on?
I mean, obviously there's been misunderstandings. Like, you know, Natalie was
So,
like, whose
period.
chat were
End
you
of
in?
story.
Were you in Z's chat or like in Powell's?
I've been in Zio's chat.
In Powell's, right?
I've been in Zio's chat. No, not Powell's chat. I was in the group chat with the girls talking about when I was touched inappropriately at your house, not by you, but by someone else.
Yeah. And what?
And I made it very clear that it was not by you.
Okay.
Because it wasn't. So therefore, but it happened at your house at a party and nothing was done about it. And I was upset. So I shared that. And that's my story to share. If I want to do that, that's my prerogative. I did not badmouth you. I did not badmouth the house. I've never said anything that I would change. I stand by what I have said, 1,000%.
And I kind of figured, you know, like right now with all the shit happening, like, you know, a lot of people's like emotions are like at 180.
Yeah. Sure, and I get that.
This is crazy.
But
When
acting like a child and yelling does not solve anything.
tell me really quick, which party was that? Because I kind of don't remember
It
right
was
now.
St. Patrick's Day.
And
It was the party I locked myself in the bathroom.
hold on, let me mute the live for a second, because this is not to be aired out in public. you know what the whole intention was with Paradise, right? Like from the beginning.
Absolutely. The first time I met you and Rita was at Rita's birthday party in 2022.
Yeah.
You know, and Anthony and I had the greatest conversation with Rita. She explained the whole idea behind Paradise, that it's a community of sisterhood and, you know, a safe space for body positivity and community. And that's what I was sold on, because I had never had that growing up. I had been bullied my whole life about my weight.
I know.
So this is why I thought I found a safe space. And then when it happened to me, it wasn't safe anymore. And so I never came over without Anthony, unless it was to cut your hair, which there wasn't a party going on at that time. You know, like that's why I distanced myself, because I didn't feel safe. And it wasn't because of you. It was just because of the situation. Because there, you know, were other people who were there to, you know, boink and do other things. That wasn't what I was there for. I was there for community.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It absolutely does. And like, I feel like the safer space for you was our little game nights, not the big parties, but like playing Uno and like, you know, sitting out there and just like I still say partying, but like, you know, or like the smaller game nights. Yeah.
The smaller game nights were safer for me.
And I fully agree with that. Those big parties is basically like a bash. Every year I hear stories at Stu's Bash, especially Stu's Bash, Excellence Plus Bash. People get R-worded, people get assaulted, people get grabbed, people get touched, and nothing is done about it. Like, you know, when you have a big group like that, a big event, there's always going to be perpetrators there. So like, I absolutely do agree that like the most issues that we had here at Paradise was doing the bigger parties, like the guy that stole Rita's gardening stash. The guy that assaulted, and I'm not going to say who, the guy that assaulted somebody in the pool, your situation, the guy that assaulted Heather in the hot tub. It's always guys doing this at parties where some random person brings another random person, and then they do some shit.
But that's the one. This is something that I would suggest for you. Is the guest list needs to be people you know, and that's it. Like, or they're gonna respect house rules. You know what I mean? Like, they need to sign a house rules thing as soon as they come in. Like, hey, you know, like, there's no grabbing, there's no touching without consent. There's no.
Isn't that like, Natalie?
It's sad.
Isn't that fucked up?
We live in this day and it's sad that we live in this day and earth right now.
Isn't that fucked up?
Reality.
Isn't that fucked up that you even have to mention that?
It is. But you know what? Like, there are some people that come to your house expecting one type of thing, and there are people like me who come expecting just for friendship and community. That's it.
Yeah, for friends and games. Exactly.
Like that's what I wanted to come there for. And like, it's frustrating sometimes that, like, you know, things get out of control and then there's no backpedaling. Like, you can't backpedal. You have to move forward and just either take accountability and ownership and move forward, or you're going to stay in the same rut you're in all the time.
And, you know, I'm halfway with a half eye reading the chat, and it's like, obviously it's never going to be like, people will never fully understand this, right? Like, you know, somebody made a comment, says friends and games, but you can grope them anytime, right? It's false. Like, obviously that's not the case. Like, have I ever groped you? No. It's like, fuck. So much shit has gotten like mixed into all of this, and like there's been so many stories have been bullshitified at this point that, like, you know, people don't even know what Paradise actually is or was supposed to be or whatever, right? And the mix of the two, you know, running bigger parties and having a small friends group, they can coexist. You just have to be like, I mean, I always say, like, you know, there has to be good communication. Like, if anybody has an issue, like, it needs to be brought up, it needs to be addressed, it needs to be dealt with, and it needs to be corrected, you know, if there is something to correct, right? Yeah. And right now you have this effect with the doc not only shade passing, but with the documentary coming out and it being so polarizing,
Yeah,
I
agree.
It's turned into a trench war with two camps. Like on my side, we have what let's call it Team Pearadise, right? We have the people that are here, the people that like to come here, the people that like support the mission. They say like, this is my happy spot or whatever. And then we have the other camp, Camp Piggy, right? Like, anything and everything positive has to be squashed and silenced, and only the negative opinion is accepted. And then we have the fence sitters, the people that are like, I'm impartial to it. Like, I've heard this shit, I heard that shit, I don't care, I'm not judging anybody, I'm sitting in the middle, right? And Team Piggy does not tolerate fence sitters. Like, the fact that people...
I know.
The fact that people who are fence sitters need to be attacked and harassed and muted and blocked and whatever the moment they just ask a random question, something that doesn't even have to do with me, a simple question like seeing Pau and all these girls on live like making a big stink over nothing. Somebody called them out and said like, guys, why are you doing this? Is it for clicks and for likes, or is this for attention? They didn't say they are pro Stefan. They didn't say, oh, I'm here Team Pearadise. They only said, are you guys doing this for attention? I recorded the response. I recorded the last part of Paul's video. She literally went in on that person saying, oh, you work in the same industry as I do? Oh, I'm going to make sure nobody's going to shoot with you. I'm going to make sure that you are going to get ostracized in the industry and that you're not going to get any more contract. She literally publicly threatened this person to ruin her income. And I'm like, over a valid opinion that this person has the opinion, has the impression that Pau is doing this for attention. That's
Everybody. Hold on.
Yeah, there's barking.
I have a different opinion about the girls because I have been SA'd, I have been R-word, and I've been in their shoes. I know what they're feeling, but the levels that they've gone to bring this up and all of this, I don't know. I'm on the fence, and I understand why they're feeling that way. I completely understand it, and I validate their feelings. You and I have had this discussion many times about the girls, and I believe that you've taken accountability for your actions and you have changed the ways that you operate. And I believe you've grown as a human. I wouldn't still be around if I didn't think you had grown as a human.
And the lol cow bust, in some extent, did you watch the lol cow bust these 2 weeks?
I watched a handful
some of it.
I didn't get to watch all of it because I was working. So
okay, yeah, but let me tell you, Keem, not tech, mostly tech and Fupa, they actually really helped me through this. There was a bunch of situations that were talked about that finally gave me the opportunity on somebody else's platform but mine, not on my own TikTok live stream, but somewhere else with people to say yeah, I agree. I'm not perfect. I've never said, oh, I'm Mr.
No, but calling people bitter and referring to women as bitches is not okay. It's just not okay.
What would you do if somebody upsets you to the point where you realize that you're dealing with a full-blown, almost coordinated and organized crime against you, an organized
I can understand what you're saying, but I just don't think the terminology you use for women sometimes, it's pretty derogatory. And
oh, yeah.
It has a negative connotation to it. And the reason is because they've come for you for so long. And it's the same song and dance every time. And I get that. But, these women are traumatized. And trauma
I mean,
does funny things to you. Let me tell you,
yeah.
I've been traumatized throughout my life, and it does horrible things to you. You've been traumatized recently. You can understand that it throws off the way you act. It throws off the way you respond to things. It throws off your feelings and inhibitions, and you don't remember things accurately because you're
Oh yeah,
hyped up
it's
and
terrible.
emotional. You know
So,
what I mean? Like,
so what you're saying is like these women were traumatized before they came to Paradise, and
no, I'm saying they had a traumatizing experience at Paradise. Whether
mean-
that involved you or not, they had a traumatizing experience, and they associate Paradise with that trauma. And so it's not necessarily you, it's what Paradise
the situation.
represents,
Yeah,
which is
so,
part of
for some that's absolutely valid,
Some
and
it
I
is, yeah.
and I agree. And those are the ones where I said at the very end of the show too. I said like, you know, that like I feel sorry for them. Like I feel bad. Like it's terrible, you know. But
Yeah.
you cannot honestly sit there with a straight face and agree with Savi calling herself a fucking survivor of what, a booty tap, of a
Maybe
group.
something else happened and she's not sharing that. You don't know. You're not her. And that's the thing, is like, you have to put yourself, and this is hard for a man.
Right.
This is hard for a man, but you have to put yourself in a woman's position. Women are discounted. Women only got rights within the last 100 years of this country that we live in. And those rights are getting taken away, chipped at, minute by minute.
Yeah.
So these women are trying to find a voice in a place where we're silenced constantly, and victim shaming is not okay. Like, that's my opinion. I don't think you should victim shame. It's terrible. Being a victim
Right.
myself, like, I would hate it so bad if I told you what happened and you were like, oh, well, you're just a bitter bitch. Like, that would really bother me. Like,
I mean, it depends on the situation, right? Like, my feelings, for example, are never taken into consideration. Like, there's women out there quite literally belittling and bullying, and what is the best
and
word for
talking
it?
about you. And I don't think it's right either. I don't think that they should bully you either. Bullying back, two wrongs don't make a right.
No, I know.
Period.
I
End
know.
of story.
And
So,
like,
I don't
humiliating,
think
that's the word I'm looking
it's
for.
right.
They're literally
Okay.
they're literally trying to humiliate me just out of like spite and revenge and personal what did fucking Pau say in her video? Retaliation to me.
Well, I can't speak for them. I don't speak
No,
for them.
I'm just
but
saying, you know, like I know that I crossed lines. I know that like I've said things that like, you know, I shouldn't have said in the heat of the moment. And I don't know if you were around earlier, like a half hour or an hour ago, whatever. I was saying like, you know, there were situations where like, you know, this whole situation has made me say things that I honestly like feel like that's not me anymore. Like they brought out, like you said, the trauma has brought out somebody that like I don't recognize sometimes. Because you know me from the beginning. Like when you first came over here, that's the real me.
Yeah.
And then you have all this like, I mean, Piggy's whole campaign should say anything to anybody. Like calling Cass a motherfucking groomer, that's where the buck stops immediately. Like stop and like jail, out, you're done. Like the moment that she brought in the kids, the moment that she went on live, calling people to action and say CPS needs
kids should not be a part of this.
and
period.
then
End of story.
and then repeatedly calling Cass a groomer and making all these bullshit accounts and harassing Cass on a daily and calling her a groomer. End of story. At that point, you're out, invalid. Like anybody should have canceled her immediately. And the fact too, what people seem to discount all the time, is that the actual person that had a problem with me, Savvy, I had a video call with her. It's in the fucking documentary at this point. The video call I had with her, where I apologized to her and I said, "Girl, whatever I had to say."
I saw it.
And at the end of the day, I said, "Are we good? Are we? Is the apology accepted, or like where are we?" And she said, "Yeah, okay, we're good. Can I please stay a moderator on your Discord?" There is no there is no more direct and direct indication that the beef is settled. The apology was accepted. She wasn't saying like, oh yeah, well, you're an asshole still. I'm going to go online and I'm going to run a whole campaign against you. The apology was accepted. She still wanted to be a mod in my Discord. Like, why the fuck would you want to moderate in my Discord if you hate me? We were good. And then Piggy took it all and took it a level and another level and another level too far. That's the point where I'm starting to get really irritated and saying like, hold on, the audience doesn't know what Piggy did. The audience thinks that like, I did some terrible things and, SA and all that kind of shit. They don't know the timeline. They don't know that like there was a time that I was misled. We were doing all these group activities. At the end of the day, there was still an apology when I learned about the fact that there was an issue, apparently. I apologized and I said, hey, like, oh my God, like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the apology was accepted. And a couple of weeks later, Piggy comes out with her big dancing on TikTok, laughing and smiling, and this is fun, and SA is entertainment campaign. That's why I got pissed. That's when it's bitches. That's when it's like, now we're like really pissing people off. Like, you have no idea how many messages I got from people saying, what the fuck? Now we're ruining whole lives over a booty tap? Like, I can't go to a bar anymore. I can't go to a bash. I can't go to any party because how many booty taps does anybody get that are completely unsolicited? At least in my particular case, all the girls were booty tapping each other, including me. It wasn't like I just went in there to a random stranger or you come as a friend of Pearadise, you want to come for a game night, and I walk up to you and slap your ass. Absolutely inappropriate. I would have never done that. Like, this was a situation that, like, it deserves the explanation that, like, I was grossly misled. At the end of the day, I was made aware at some point. I still was pissed because I felt singled out. I swallowed my pride and I apologized to them and I said, girls, like, why didn't you tell me when you were here? Like, we could have had a discussion. We could have sat down here or at the dinner table or whatever. I would have like immediately apologized to you right then, right there, if you would have made me aware that there was a problem. But
you also have to think, because like if something were to happen to you, right? Say you were grabbed by a woman inappropriately.
It happened at a bash. I've had hands down my pants from women and asked.
But did you turn around right away and be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like, did you turn around and get in their
not
face
like, not
like,
immediately what the hell.
Me?
But there was a situation in the pool where somebody stuck their hand in my swimming trunks and I pulled her hand back out.
And see, but that's inappropriate too. That's wrong.
Of course.
That's the same thing. It's the same lines.
Right.
So, like, the whole idea behind this is that I think what the documentary was getting at and where I think this needs to go is consent can always change.
Yes.
Whether you start out talking and you get cold feet and you're like, you know what, this isn't for me, consent can always change.
Absolutely.
And that's what we've learned from all of this, right?
No, I didn't have to learn this, Natalie. I knew this all along because at the time, in the middle of all this shit happening, Savi at some point turned around to me and said, hey, Stefan, can we please not do this anymore? And I said, oh my God, I'm sorry. And I didn't touch her at all. Like, I was completely backed off at that point.
I saw the recording.
So what the fuck are we doing? Like, consent was revoked and I respected that.
I'm not saying you're guilty. That's not for me to decide.
No,
right?
I know. It's just like in my mind, like everybody can see that it was theatrics on Piggy's end. She wanted to blow this up. She wanted the clicks and likes.
She's advocating for women that didn't feel they could advocate for themselves because of where their mental health is and where their feeling is, and being the fact that we are the plus size community, the plus size women are bullied nonstop from.
I know.
And you know this.
Oh yeah.
And the bullying breaks you down over time. It does. And you know this because it's happened to you. So, like, you don't always advocate for yourself. You don't understand what's right and wrong right away. And it takes a minute for you to gather and be like, you know what, that wasn't okay. Like, I shouldn't be grabbed like that, or I shouldn't be touched like that, or, someone should be like, hey, I like you, can I do this to you or whatever? Like, those things, that's what provokes all of this, is that a lot of these women can't advocate for themselves, so they found someone who could advocate for them.
But that's not advocating.
And it is advocating, because it's saying, look, this happened, and she's saying it happened. Now, the way she went about it is not the way I would have gone about it, but that's not my decision. I'm not her.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the only difference, is like.
But that's again, like, like you said earlier.
Choose to go publicly about it on TikTok, over in front of thousands of viewers. Like, if you want to decide to process trauma that way, let them process trauma that way. Like, the more you give them all of this action and all of this fighting and frustrating and the drama, they're just going to keep feeding into it, and it's just going to keep going in a vicious cycle that's just not healthy.
Oh, I know.
Like it's just not healthy for you. It's not healthy for the girls. It's not healthy for Pearadise, because like Pearadise is supposed to be the place where people come to feel safe.
I know, and it, due to like these things that like for the longest time, the people that are going out there on the internet saying that Pearadise was toxic were mostly the people that made it toxic. That's like,
I can understand that, but everybody has a part in it. Every person has a part in the toxicity.
And I just know
it's not just one person. It's not just a group of girls who have left the house. There are people who make it toxic, and they don't realize they're making it toxic.
I guess I also have to bring this up really quick, because Rissa was probably, in your opinion, like a little too upset. Like you didn't understand where Rissa's upset is coming from, right?
No, I understand where her frustration is coming from. She's protecting you.
I
get that.
Not even that. Like, she saw you text some things in Pau's live.
And I stand by everything I've said. I was not talking shit. It was not in.
No, I mean, it's literally just, for us, it's always like a slap in the face when somebody who is supposed to be Pearadise, says things that, like, I just want to clarify this, because I don't remember it. You said that that you brought me Sonic, and I said I don't have to pay you back because you're hanging out at my house. I don't remember that. I would never. Like, if you would have told me like how much the Sonic is, I would have sent you the money. Did I ever?
I told you, yes.
When?
And you were joking. I think you were joking around about it, because you eventually sent me money, but I had to ask you twice to send me money. I took a couple of the girls. We went in my car to Sonic, got everybody's food. I had to pay for everybody's food. Everybody Venmo'd me except you. And you said, oh, well, you're hanging out here, so I don't have to pay for it.
Okay.
And I said, yes, you do.
I don't remember that. When was that?
That was a couple years ago. It was during when Angel was still there.
Okay. Well,
so
I mean,
it does happen, and things do happen.
It's just like, if it did, and I did end up paying you the money, it's like, it's kind of like a goofy thing to say. Like, I fully take accountability for that. I've made some jokes at some point here and there that, like, might have been considered weird or whatever. So if I ever said that, it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know. Like, there's plenty of times when I buy food and then people don't give me the money back. I just don't care.
You've never bought me food.
Not you, but like other people.
I pay my own way the whole time I've been there.
But why would you post that in Pau's live, in a hate live? Like, basically, that's just putting more fuel in the fire. Like, that comment had nothing.
Because we were having a conversation, Pau and I.
Yeah, it's like, I mean,
because someone else had mentioned.
That's where the frustration comes from sometimes, When
I get that, but I'm allowed to be in other people's lives.
Of course, I didn't tell you not to.
I'm allowed to have a different opinion. Yeah. And I don't agree with how things have gone down, but that's my personal opinion. So, and you apparently you said that I don't care to understand women. I mean, it's kind of like,
if that's how
I
you
don't
really
think
feel,
you do.
if that's how
I
you
don't
really
think
feel,
you
like,
do.
why haven't we ever had a conversation about it in private, like sitting here or something?
Because I've never brought it up.
So I mean, I don't even care. Like, I'm not mad at you. Like, you are very much allowed to be in anybody's life. You're allowed to be who's ever friends you are. Like when K-Bug and I weren't cool, like you guys were cool. Like I never gave you shit for it.
No.
It's like, you know, you are very much entitled to have your opinions on things. I'm just like, you know, sometimes I'm a little surprised, like, you know, how this, you know, how this happens, that, like, you know, if somebody talks negatively about me, that like everybody has to bring a stone to the lynching, right? Like everybody has to bring something.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, and I'm sorry that if it bothers you, but those were my experiences, and that's my opinion. I don't think you understand women. I just don't think you do, because if you did, you wouldn't call them bitter bitches.
Well,
You wouldn't take, in my opinion, you would not take sexual SA allegations and joke about them.
I mean, Piggy quite literally posted that it's SA for entertainment. Like,
it doesn't matter. It's SA. That's a serious thing. There's no joking around it.
I took it so seriously that I took it to court, and they made a fucking mockery out of it. So at what point, like, what are my options here? I
take
can
accountability to what you've already done.
Yeah.
And move on.
Right, and she continues to do it.
Let her talk. Be the bigger person. Let them talk.
Yeah.
If you want to keep Pearadise and keep it the way it is right now, how it's grown and it's changed, and there's positive people in there who are making you feel great and making you feel, you know, awesome, then you need to protect that. And that means being the bigger person and letting things go. Like, fuck the other girl. Fuck the other woman. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah.
Wait, what did he say? He's very muffled. What did he say?
He said,
fuck what they say. Just you do you, man.
I mean,
you know, there's always gonna be bitter people that want to take positive or negativity with you. You know, no matter how you see it or however you see it and stuff like that, and want to defend yourself. But you know, if they're not gonna stop, like you say, they're not. I mean, I don't know too much into it because I've only known you, you know, for so long. But what I've seen, you know, I got nothing negative about anybody really, you know. But the thing is just like let them talk their shit, you know. It's kind of like the saying is, you know, feel free to hate on me. You know what I mean? If you're gonna have the negative and the positive, and who you have in your circle right now is positive, you know, Marissa and
Audrey,
and you know whoever else you have in your
K-Bug and T.
Just go with it. You know, let them other be bitter. Let them other. You still have people that love you, Stefan. You still have people that are in your circle and that aren't gonna let you down. Hence who you have surrounded by you right now, who's gonna defend you, you know, and stuff like that. Let them hate, bro. Like it's no sweat off your eyebrows. You know, for them to keep going and stuff like that. You posted your piece for what you could or what you were able to. You know, just let. I mean, again, it's easier said than done. I understand that, especially as a man myself.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. I hear you. I know. I exactly know what you're coming at. You know, but if you feel nobody's listening or gonna listen to you, then why waste the sweat, Stefan, off your ass to butt it for anybody else other than who your circle is of people and are gonna go forward with you with Pearadise and stuff like that.
I know. It's just hard, you know, when like every time it was supposed to be something good, something positive, like they insert themselves into it. Like this whole thing with the documentary, I don't know if she told you what happened with the documentary, like, you know.
We watched it.
No, but like
friends are friends. You know, if you guys can, people are all friends. You know, what make you close friends, make good friends, or people that can be 100% with you, and that's a bad that comes with the good. And then you talk it out and work it out. You don't just come off, you know, left field like they, you know, unfortunately like they did to you. You know, and you had your previous conversations where you thought it was good, you know. But if you can move on with, you know, with that and just keep it a circle, just go with it.
Yeah.
Because your true friends, you know, friends that really respect you or at least, you know, want to be, you know, social with you, are going to tell you, you know, what they feel because it's their opinion.
Right.
You know, and as you the friend, you're going to take it however you see fit. You're going to take it and grow with it. You're going to take it and run with it.
Yeah.
You know, or you're going to take it, okay, you know, I don't need these other people. These other people aren't putting food on my table.
Exactly.
You know, these other people aren't paying for your outings, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, and I know it's easier said than done from a man point of view. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm very humble.
I mean, like, you know, there's lots of feedback I've gotten like these last 2 weeks. Like a lot of people have said a lot of things to me, and I agree with a lot of it too.
I'm turning into my fucking mother.
You know, at the end of the day, even from this documentary, it should be very clear what the intention was behind Pearadise.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was to put you out under the fucking bus and run you over 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Like that documentary did not paint the idea of Pearadise that you shared with me when I first met you.
Yeah.
It did not paint Pearadise in the best light. I definitely agree with that. The documentary was to just railroad you right over, and you know they didn't even air your whole interview.
No, I know. I know. They
skipped.
They skipped all the good stuff.
Like, that's the creative production.
They skipped all the good stuff.
I called it the minute they showed you. I called it. When I was like, they're not gonna let him talk much, and sure shit, all it was the negative. They tried to let you tried to justify it a couple different times, you know, and talk, but all it was a barragement of the negativity that's come from so-called, you know, Pearadise and stuff like that. You know, they wouldn't be doing this. They honestly, to my opinion, they wouldn't be doing this if it was a bunch of skinny bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people think, you know, it's so bad to love big women.
That's the biggest problem.
I too am a hefty humper. That's what I call him.
A heavy hitter. You love your heavy hitter.
You know?
Yes.
And just, you know, but, you know, and people think, because it's a fetish. It's why you like your women fucking skinny as twig with no meat. I like mine to be a fuckery.
No, I like him round.
I like the T-bone.
I like him chunky.
You know, but you know, and that's what I didn't agree with, you know, and it's just like, and then for, you know, and some of those girls I didn't know who they were, you know, so I can't really comment on them, you know, but for my time being there, you know, other than the DJ thing with, you know,
yeah.
I haven't had a beef. I've always gone back. I've always, you know, gone and stuff like that, you know, and I've told her that. I'm very open with her, and like I said, if she's had her negatives. You know, everybody in there, you know, you've had negatives with K-Bug, and look, she's come back, you know, she's told you how she's felt. You know, so anybody that is willing to talk about and be truthful with one another, that's your friends, man.
Yeah.
That's who you gotta, and you know, and if you know, if they wanna party, you know, talk with you or whatever, okay, cool. If not, yeah, you kick rocks, you know, you're not wasting any, you know, sleep off of them.
Yeah.
Crazy everything, let me tell you. And now we have this fucking documentary out there that's like, it left a couple of questions really hanging. Like it's a cliffhanger, you know, there's a bunch of very important questions left open.
The best one was they kept repeating it was, are you a predator?
Yeah. And?
Yeah. And I was like, man, these motherfuckers ain't got no shame. They're just gonna straight out, you know, because see, and that's what irks me, man. That's where, you know, I was 100% on your side of, if you're not gonna let somebody fucking show you all of the evidence, you know, because I battled with Natalie on certain things, and I asked her, where's the evidence?
Right.
Where's it, you know, this fool got evidence to prove, but yet they don't want to say it because of it would invalidate their story. Yeah, it would invalidate the story. you know, and you know, of course, with all your receipts that you have of things, you know, nobody wants to see that, you know. They just want to feed off of the bullshit.
Even the locale bus, like if that was a railroad too, like in my opinion, like I thought it was a railroad. Like
Yeah, because Foxy.
they didn't let you present everything. They manipulated some things. Like I just it was a crapshoot, and I think, you know, like you deserved better, but you know,
And that's the
you're gonna
part.
get through this.
That's the part where like I'm like mostly disappointed because this fucking documentary was supposed to be it. That was supposed to be closing this fucking book.
Well, but see, now, did you know that this was a documentary?
No.
Like, because like what we had talked about and what we had been shopped before was like a Jersey Shore style.
Yes, yes.
Right.
That's what they came to us with. They said, we like the idea of Paradise. We want to film you guys. We want to meet you guys. We want to hang out with you guys. We want you to tell us
that means somebody that was probably one of those group of girls, or one of at least of them, either reached out, or has somebody and was just like, well, you know, he won't stop on the negative if you come at him this way, but if you tell him we want to do this,
right,
then he'll sit and he'll talk. So that's where you stay. You know, you came in thinking, okay, well, this is, you know, when you were telling everybody, hey, there might be filming, you know, stuff like that, you know, blah blah blah. Because I asked the same thing, was this like a fucking Jersey Shore shit? And she was like, yeah, you know, all that. And then all of a sudden, when I first saw that preview, I was like, what the fuck?
I know, right?
That was not what I was expecting at all.
I said, babe, I don't think it's Jersey Shore related.
We need to make our own, like, you know, instead of Jersey Shore, we need to, like, I don't know, Paradise Island or something. I don't even know.
I don't know about Paradise.
Not the island, okay.
You may not want to associate yourself with that.
Not the island, okay, not the island. Like, I don't know, what is it, like?
Paradise House.
What?
Paradise House.
Not the island, I know.
Don't associate yourself with the island. Epstein Island. Oh shit! No. Yeah, you don't want to be associated with that.
No, the House of Paradise.
The House of Paradise. There you go.
Or the real BBWs of Paradise, you know, instead of Real Housewives. Oh, really? Like, you know, the Real Housewives of something, you know, the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
The House of Paradise.
It's like the real BBWs, or like the Big Girls of Paradise.
Yeah.
The real hefties of Paradise.
Paradise After Dark.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, I already had the idea a couple of times to do like a spin-off, or like make open up a second Discord, and basically name it Paradise After Dark or something, and just only adult, like 21 plus.
That's how the Discord should be. In my opinion, I think it should be 21 plus, because you know there's some things that be going on in the Discord.
No, not really. Like, when is the last time you were in the Discord?
Well, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Yeah. No, the whole
It's been a minute.
for like at least the last 4 years or something, the NSFW section has been locked behind another double opt-in barrier. Like, if you join the Paradise Discord, you have to verify that you're 18 to begin with.
Yeah.
And then you have to manually opt in for NSFW, and then you have to get level 3. You have to get activity level 3 in order to see those channels. So we intentionally did it so that people are not coming to Paradise to look at the noodles.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for taking my call.
Oh, anytime, Natalie, you know that. You're like, I'm glad that we were able to talk.
Yeah.
Because I really...
Thank you for letting me share my story.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, please know, you know, I care about you, Stefan, and I think you deserve, you know, peace. I'm in my protect my peace era, and I think you should be too.
Yeah. Somebody just made a point in the chat. We should call the show Escaping to Paradise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, And can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You guys have a great rest of the day. Thanks for calling, and always good vibes to you two.
Thank you.
Sure.
Right, talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right. Guys, this is all crazy. That was Natalie.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know that.
What's for dinner? Oh,
Oh my God.
oh.
Okay.
I'm too full to think about dinner right now.
You're pulling my leg. Oh, I'm dramatic?
Audrey!
I'm dramatic? When am I dramatic?
You should pitch your own reality show. I know. Steak and potatoes. Yum!
I'm pulling your nutsack. That's what I'm doing.
Oop.
I'm yanking on it. I mean, I can do whatever you want, but yanking was like the first. Oh, okay.
Shelby!
Okay. That's all.
Oh, hey.
I'm cradling your ball sack right now.
Desi! What's up? What's Audrey's name on TikTok? You need boxes back. I know, Shelby. Are you guys talking to HBO? No. Why you so obsessed with me? All I wanna know. Okay. So, long story short, where are all the awesome people at? Like, where are the good people, the positive people, the nice people, the grown-ups? Oh, I know, right, Desi? When are you due?
You didn't catch it, but it's like, at least you. Yeah, that was the same, but I mean, it's like.
Hi.
Put that in the vault. Lock it up, and don't tell anyone the password for that one.
You can put it on Tubi. Australia's in the house. Hi. Okay, let me check. Hi, Rat. I remember you. What is huge Hefner? I thought it's huge heifer. No. I can steal Audrey's leopard print hoodie. Ria, oh, you're from Houston? You're coming to visit? Time for loud and proud. I can pitch you some ideas. Listen, can you pitch a Paradise reality TV show to TLC? Morgan, you're watching the documentary right now? Let me follow you. And please, by all means, you are invited to give me your unfiltered, honest opinion after you watch it. When you're done watching it, send me a DM and write down your thoughts. I love these DMs, guys. I love them. I have to tell you guys, I absolutely love you all for doing this for me. Screens after screens of like responses I've gotten. People basically literally giving me their input. Like 1, 2. I'm not gonna show them all, right? Like obviously, like I'm gonna have to eventually like come up with something. The show left a lot of stuff unanswered, yes. But I want you guys, I want your opinions. When you watch this show and you go all the way through to the very end, let me know. Let me know how you feel. I've gotten some very, very nice and very supportive messages. I've gotten some criticism. I've gotten some nice, constructive, useful criticism, you know, things that like I can actually save and like take to heart or whatever, right? I've gotten threats. I've gotten death threats, and I've been called an R-worder and a PDF file or whatever, but like, you know, those people get deleted. But like, if you actually have something more to say than attacking me, I will gladly read it and you know, take in your thoughts, because of course, Morgan. and mixed feelings is completely valid. Oops a daisy, because there's a lot of things that are said in this documentary that are left open-ended. You seem like you do care for the girls. I would say I do. I'm accused of not caring, but you can DM me on Instagram. Instagram is the best, either here on this TikTok or Instagram. I definitely set out with an idea and an expectation on how this was all going to go. And after so and so many left turns, you're back at square one, right? You know, if you start driving north and you make a left, then you're driving west. You make another left, you're driving south, and you make another left, and you're back at the starting point. So there's been a lot of left turns. Yes, Brittany. I was surprised you got so little screen time. I know, me too. A show that's supposed to be about me, I got like very little screen time. And I got pretty much almost zero, like 1% of my evidence was shown. Like just a couple of screens where, Savvy flirting with me before coming to the house. Like the whole story got kind of cut out. Do you think your jokes about SA is wrong? Absolutely. SA is never entertainment, guys. Just so we're all clear on this. SA is never entertainment. The fact that Piggy publicly posted videos calling SA entertainment should be more upsetting to people. It should be more upsetting to people that Piggy used her campaign to slander Cass, like innocent bystanders, like, harmless, innocent bystanders were called Cass the MF groomer. She called Cass a groomer, and she told people that Cass is bringing underage girls to the house for me to molest, and things like that. That should be called out. The hot mic at the end that hurt your case. I know they did me dirty. They really did me dirty because I was venting. If I was Cass's family, yeah, me too. I was venting to them, and I had explicitly asked for the audio to not be recorded, and I think that I gave them the idea to record the audio because I was literally just like, I want the audience to see that everybody that you see in the videos, in the TikToks, in the live stream recordings, everybody was happy and came over here at some point. They came over here not just voluntarily, they wanted to be part of it. They came here to party and hang out and to eat and to benefit from everything until they didn't want to anymore. And that's when the stories changed. You follow people who don't come there anymore? Yeah, there are a couple of people that don't come here anymore, and they are like, respectful, but there's also others, they could have left, exactly. The girls should have never went to Heart Attack Grill. Why not? Heart Attack Grill wasn't a feeding situation. The Heart Attack Grill was never about gaining weight. The Heart Attack Grill was a spectacle. You can watch it on HBO Max. The documentary is on HBO Max. Okay. Discovery, yes, Discovery Plus. I know, right, softball tipper? That's the part where it's like, that's the part where it's just like, weird to me. Like a lot of the things are like, it doesn't really add up. And then they leave so many questions open. Doesn't that place promote gaining weight to eat? No. Oh, the heart attack rule? No. It's for the spectacle. You get on the scale and you get to eat free if you're over 350. I don't know, Canadian. I have no idea. Whose idea was it with the documentary? That I don't know. That I don't know. It could have gone both ways, right? That they found me, they found Pearadise, and going down the rabbit hole, they found all the negativity and all of Piggy's shit, and then they were like, "Ooh, this is an interesting story of controversy, right? This could be interesting for the viewers." Or they found all the negativity first, and Piggy recruited them to make a smear piece, like like a murder documentary or whatever. And then as a result of that, they approached me and bold-faced lied in my face and said that they want to film something positive. I don't know. I don't have proof. I don't have evidence either way. Okay, guys. Do you pay for the girls to travel and visit? No. Everybody comes here on their own dime. Everybody comes here on their own motivation. Nobody is held here. Nobody is forced or pushed to do anything. I know the channel is for investigations. Yes. Oh, Miss Vicky, you coming to Vegas? What happened to the lolcow bus? It crashed, but they fixed it. I think tomorrow there's going to be a lolcow bus tomorrow. Bus will be live tomorrow at 8. Crazy. What do you mean work your way up? This is not like there's no hierarchy or anything. I mean, like I said, depending on where this all goes, I don't know. We could do an open casting and make and do our own reality show. We have 4 bedrooms, like we have 6 total, but minus 2 that need to like mine, and then we need to have a guest room. Like there's 4 bedrooms, right? So we have 4 bedrooms. Oh, and we have the ballroom. There's a queen bed in the ballroom, so we could have 4 bedrooms, 2 people each. It's 8 people plus 1 person in the ballroom for ghost hunting. So we could do like Paradise After Dark, or like whatever. We could come up with our own reality show and have 9 people come here and stay for like 1 month or something, and then we just film and we make our own show. You would be concerned about people's motives after watching a documentary? Of course. That's why we also, there would have to be contracts and shit. And again, I don't want anybody to run ahead and say, "Ooh, Paradise is producing their own show. They are randomly inviting 9 people to the house." I'm literally just shooting the shit right now. I'm literally just like talking. I'm really just talking shit right now. You know, Club Paradise. That's why you have to vet people first. I know, and there would have to be contracts and everything. Judy, that's a good question. The ghost, the house ghost, Judy.
Big back door. Big back door. Big fat bitch ass door. Fat juicy ass door.
The drama between the girls is what you want to hear about? Paranormal pairs. Audrey is pissed. Audrey! Audrey! Well, what's going on? Are you mad? You
Yes.
upset? You upset?
I don't want to be on that loud.
Oh, you don't want to be?
No, because I don't want to have to yell at people.
No. Are you dropping ice?
I dropped it on the counter.
You don't want to yell at people? Why not?
Because I'm done.
It's
I'm done.
there's nobody in the
I'm
box.
done.
There's nobody in the box either.
Everyone gets on.
Oh. Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
You know what I'm going to do with that cake?
Eat it
Yeah.
for content.
Okay.
Ooh, what are you gonna do with that cake?
This is not cake, this is cinnamon rolls.
Hey, in a minute, I'm gonna need a cinnamon roll to hype me up. Have we thought about getting pets? Yeah, I have a pet.
If you're talking to me, I'm gonna be. Are you calling me your pet?
No, Binksy.
Oh.
Binksy.
Beow, beow.
Audrey. Audrey's shaking that
Look how
caboose.
good these cinnamon rolls look. Can you see them? Can you see them?
I'm gonna walk by and sit there and stare at them.
Yeah. I would share with you, but I have to use them. So. But once
That's what I did this morning.
I'm done with them, I probably won't be able to do all of them.
Oh, Giovanni, you're watching the documentary?
But all four of them are being attacked. So it's like a big mouth.
Okay.
Sliding door.
So, since I currently have 3 violations, or is it 2 violations on here? Since I have a bunch of violations on here, so I'm going to get off for now and take a little break and let this reset. And I'm going to be back, guys. I'm going to be back. Everybody calm down. We're all going to chill. And we'll be back.